All right. What's up, everybody? John here with KOs-cardbreaks. Sorry, we are just a few minutes late. Trying my best to time this for halftime in the first playoff game today. I know there's I'm sure, despite all of us certainly being collectors and film buffs here, such as myself, I'm sure we are also, many of us, watching some football. So anyway, obviously this will be a short break, hopefully a very, very sweet break. It'll be a fun one, something very different for us. We've never done a character break before. Been able to do a little entertainment stuff in the past with Leaf, with some Leaf Pop Century a few times ago, but doesn't happen too much for us. We haven't done that in a few years, and yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm a total Pixar expert by any means, but I am a certified film nerd / buff. So yeah. Pretty excited to at least be able to open this and maybe talk for a minute or two about some of that stuff. Should have had this, prepared on the side beforehand. But I'm trying to bring up on Letterboxd here we go. Any film buffs out there. We got the Letterboxd list going. This is my personal Pixar ranked list. I know this won't show up the best on screen here, but yeah, Toy Story 3, I do have at my number 1 spot. Ratatouille number 2. I actually thought it was going to be Ratatouille number 1. Incredibles 3 up 4. A couple more Toy Stories there. Not 4 or 5. No. We got Finding Nemo, WALL-E, Coco. There's so many great ones. Just a couple. I'm not a big fan of Finding Dory, Onward. A couple in there. A little bit of duds, but in my opinion, I haven't seen everything, but seen most of them. Anyway, let's do this thing, right? Enough talk. Let's see. Here's my box cutter. This is just case number 1. We're going to bring number 2 on screen, of course, as soon as we finish this one. We are looking at 1 box per case, 8 cards in the regular pack, plus, of course, the encased pack in every box. Lay a little bit here on the side, top loading as we go, getting everything ready for a quick recap at the end. And I'm going to throw on some gloves in just a second here. This break is sponsored by eBay Inc. out of San Jose, California. No purchase necessary. There is a sweepstakes involved. You can check out the full official rules and details of that. That link is at the top of all of our listings. These are going to ship out tomorrow. A lot of times we do have multiple player breaks over the weekend, or character break in this case. And we would be combining shipping of all those. But this week, this is our only one. We do have upcoming, though, next weekend, Bowman Draft, 3 multi-case player breaks of Bowman Draft next weekend. Something to very much look forward to there. We are streaming both on eBay Live and on YouTube. So if you want to watch a widescreen, check it out on YouTube. Click that little gear button in the corner. Make sure it says 1080p. Promise you to look a whole lot nicer if it doesn't already. Or if you want to watch it vertically on your phone, eBay Live is the way to go. All right, so, big, thick, encased pack right there. You save that for the end of each box. If you're not watching, well, I already told you that. All right, let's do it. Everything's gold. A lot of gold here. Everything's gold. Do my best to make sure we hit every parallel. I don't think we'll have any issues with that, but just in case, just throwing that out there. PT Flea is going to be a base card there to kick things off. Every card gets top loaded here, by the way. Every single card gets top loaded. We got Ham from Toy Story right there. Ham. Your base. I believe that's your base, right? Yeah, they're kind of refractors, but I guess the base are all refractors. All right. So this is going to be Remy and Emil. So that is... This is a double axe. Okay, double axe insert. So that will be random between the 2 spots at the end. Double axe for the random stack right there. We'll have a few of those. Got to check them out because, see, we got golden moments right here. Anytime it's a golden moments or wall art, those go specifically to the golden moments or wall art spot because it's not technically a character card there. Are you sure you speak whale? Classic from Finding Nemo right there. Golden moments. So let's try the golden moment spot. And another golden moments here. Golden moments from Cars. A Neon Night in Radiator Springs. Looking for numbers. I was expecting to have seen one by now, but here we go. First numbered hit. Finn McMissile from Cars there. 43 out of 50. Finn McMissile on the parallel to 50. Nice hit. We've got Terry. So that is I believe it's like a nucleus parallel of sorts. Terry. Inside Out. Oh, excuse me, that's from Soul. My bad. That's from Soul. Terry. with the Nucleus Parallel, and Me Lee. Me Lee from Turning Red. On the back, I don't think that's a parallel, right? No. Okay, so we got the Nucleus, we got the numbered, we got a couple golden moments in there. All right, our encased card, though. Our encased card is going to be out of 25. Golden Icons Christmas Parallel 12 of 25, as I call it, for number 22 right there. The orange parallel for 22 from Soul on the encased tip from the first box. That's it for 22. I need to rewatch Soul. I saw it once. I don't think it was strong enough. I liked it, but... Ian Lightfoot with a base, kicking off box number 2. Ember Lumen. Elemental, have not seen that one. We got our double axe here from Coco, Hector, and Miguel. Double axe to be random at the end. Golden Moments here. Remember Me, of course, from Coco and the Golden Moments. And one more Golden Moments from Ratatouille, one of my favorites there. Ego's Memory, Golden Moments. All right, numbered hit here. This one's going to be out of 100 for Zurg, 50 of 100. 50 of 100, Zurg from Toy Story 2. And Andy from Pixar with the Nucleus Parallel. Andy from Pixar. And Joy to close out the main part of the box with the base. All right, encased. Encased. Looks like a black parallel. 10 of 10. 10 of 10. Cars 3. Cars 3, 10 of 10 on the... Is that the wall art? Yes, that is wall art. 10 of 10. So let's go down to the wall art spot right there. 10 of 10. Cars 3. Very nice hit for the wall art spot there. Black parallel. Number 3. Start out with Crush. Crush from Finding Nemo. And we got Boo. Little Boo with a base there. Double axe here from Wally. That's going to be Wally and Eve on the double axe. For the random pile. We do have a bunch of those to do at the end. Golden Moments here. Destiny and Bailey jump into the open ocean from Finding Dory. Of course, that is for the Golden Moments spot. And one more Golden Moments. I guess, do we get 2 in each box? 2 in each box from Up there. So long, boys. Up. The start of that movie, man. Probably the best part of any Pixar. First 10 minutes or so, you know what I mean. Cruz Ramirez, 28 of 75 here on the parallel. Cruz Ramirez. And Buzz Lightyear getting a Nucleus. Buzz, obviously Buzz and Woody are generally considered the best spots here. Buzz Lightyear with a Nucleus, nice to see in the early going. We got Joe Gardner with the base, and our encased card here. Encased card here is Behind the Voice, Izzy Hawthorne. Voiced by Kiki Palmer. That is out of 100. It looks like 29 of 100. I'm seeing it right there. So that's for the Izzy Hawthorne spot, of course. We don't have a separate spot for Kiki. It's always the actor goes to the character. So that's to 100 there. All right, box number 4. We got Disgust and Dante with base cards to start off. Got the double axe here from Cars. Oh, Lightning McQueen. There we go. Lightning McQueen and Toe Mater. Toe Mater with the double axe. Golden Moments. Nice Golden Moments from Toy Story 2, that is, When She Loved Me. Very, very classic sequence from Toy Story 2. And Golden Moments here. That is Anxiety Attack from Inside Out 2. All right, this is parallel to 25. 4 of 25 on the double axe parallel. So that's going to be, it's just hard to read that writing, but it's joy, or that font, joy and sadness. Joy and sadness. There we go. Joy and sadness to be random at the end to 25. Alien with the nucleus, and Anton Ego, the critic from Ratatouille. Anton Ego on the end. All right, we got another behind the voice. This is out of 100. Remy, Patton Oswalt. Huge film buff there. I got his book. I read his book. 84 out of 100. Patton Oswalt. Going out to the Remy spot. All right, penultimate box of the first case here. Bluefy and Sally on the base. Double axe from the Incredibles, Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl. Golden moments here. Scaring Sid from Toy Story, and one more golden moments. Silenzio Bruno, Luca. This is Buzz Lightyear on the parallel to 99. Buzz Lightyear, 28 of 99. Nice hit, Robert. And Carl Fredrickson. From up there with the nucleus. Hector with the base. And we do have an encased autograph card. Out of 100 here. Amber Lumen. Voiced by Leia Lewis. So there you go. There's the autograph, Leia Lewis. But of course, this goes to the Ember Lumen spot. Congrats on that. Pixar Perfection autograph card to 100. 93 out of 100. Good to see some ink here. I'm not sure. Ink, I heard ink is maybe 1 or 2 per case. Something like that. Obviously, not going to claim that's one of the huge autographs we're looking for. That I do not know. On the answer there in the YouTube chat, do not know. Buzz Lightyear. Oh, we did get a second autograph just like that. Okay, so we are going to get 2 in the case here, at least in this one. This is numbered to 100. I believe it's 62 out of 100. That is going to the Izzy Hawthorne spot. That is Keke Palmer, obviously. Much bigger name there on this one. Keke Palmer, Izzy Hawthorne spot. Congratulations on the ink right there to 100. Nice hit. All right, we got double axe here. From up here, Russell and Doug. There it is. Russell and Doug with double axe. We got only, it looks like 1 golden moments here. Mr. Incredible fights the Omni Droid in the Incredibles. Golden moments. And Jesse. This is a Pixar Gold for Jesse. I'm assuming that's a case hit of sorts. Pixar Gold Jesse. Very nice. Bing Bong is 2 of 75 right here. Bing Bong with the number parallel from inside out. And Dory with the nucleus. Dory, nucleus parallel, and Lightning McQueen, the base. All right, encased card from the last box here. It is Joe Gardner. So number to 100 here. Looks like 10 of 100, Joe Gardner. All right, that is case 1. Case 2 coming up right here. Let me adjust the screen. And Porsche there. It's not that we're not like, I'm not pricing them out or selling them here or anything. It's a character break. These are all sold before the spots are all sold before we go live. They're all sold yesterday. All right, so let's see, case 2. All right, case 2 set up on screen. Let's do it. So this is our only break of the product. It's the only cases we got in. Hopefully we'll be able to do some more character breaks in the future though. Obviously this is the first time I've ever done it. 5 years. Over 5 years here, and First time I've ever had the opportunity. Won't have more of this Friday, but I hope we have more in the future. Let's do it. Case number 2. Good luck. Starting out with Luca Pereira. And we got an autograph here in the very first pack of Case 2. It is a Frozone autograph. That's Craig right there. Congrats, Craig. Nice hit. Is that going to be numbered? Doesn't look like it's numbered, so I'm surprised. Not numbered there. Frozone autograph. That is... I had forgotten. I'm sorry. I had to look. But that's awesome. Samuel L. Jackson right there. How about that? Samuel L. Jackson. Frozone autograph. You have it. Nice hit, Craig. We have the double axe here from Cars. We've already had one of those. So that's for this one, since we're going to have 2, at least assuming we just have 2 in the break, each spot will get 1 there. Lightning McQueen and Tomater. Golden Moments right here. Silenzio Bruno. Another one of those. And we got Marlin on the, I guess, case hit. Pixar Gold right there. Marlin. So yes, both cases there on the box, on the same box that we had the case hit. We also had an autograph in the main pack. Miguel is 50 of 75 on the parallel there. Miguel from Coco. Mr. Potato Head with the Nucleus and SARS with the base. This one is orange. Wall art, orange parallel, 1 of 25. Brave. There you go, wall art spot. Nice hit on the orange for Brave. First box here of Case 2. Moving on, we got Chef Gusto. And Fear on the base cards. Double axe here from the Incredibles. I believe the second time we've had that one as well. Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl. So again, that will be 1 for each. Beautiful card right here. Golden Moments. Golden Moments from Up. I found the Snipe. And Golden Moments right here from Toy Story. To Infinity and Beyond. Oh yeah. Toy Story. Bailey. 9 of 100. 9 out of 100 on the Bailey parallel. And Gabby with the Nucleus. Jackson Storm. Base on the back. And in case card. No ink here. It looks like a purple parallel. That's going to be out of 15. 15 of 15, perfection, alpha, beta, and gamma. Yeah, that's a single spot right there. Alpha, beta, and gamma, perfection, 15 of 15 from Up. Nice low numbered hit on the encased. All right, Boredom right here on the top. Ennui. Is it Ennui? Ennui? I mean, I'm going with the French pronunciation. Ennui with a base, and Bo Peep also with a base. We got Double Axe here from Toy Story. Obviously, that'll be random between Woody and Buzz Lightyear. A couple Golden Moments cards. Dusty and Bailey jump into the open ocean. And one we've already had there from Up. So long, boys. All right, Dory with a nice parallel. That is to 50. Number 8 of 50 for Dory. Got Anger with the Nucleus. And Mr. Potato Head with the base. All right. No ink here. Perfection, 23 of 100 for Treble. Treble with the Perfection card. One-man band. Treble. It's 100. Alright, so hopefully looking for an autograph and the encased for the case. 3 boxes to go. Good luck, good luck. Now we got base for Miguel and 22. Double axe here. Double axe from Wally. I think another one we've had before, Wally and Eve. Golden Moments. Journey through long-term memory, Inside Out. Gotta say, Inside Out's the only Pixar that just like I just can't. A lot of it confuses me. I can't get my head around all of it. Like, I'm not saying the whole movie, but there's some sequences that just I can't do it. I'm trash. Toy Story 4. Roz, 84 out of 99. 84 out of 99. Maybe I'm just dumb. I don't know. Urkel Visconti. Urkel Visconti with a nucleus and Gabby bass. I even tried rewatching it a few years ago to see if maybe I could figure it all out. Still couldn't do it. We got Luigi. 65 of 100 on the perfection card. Luigi out of 100 there from cards.
But you didn't figure it out.
Did I figure it out? No.
Did you not figure it out?
There's just some sequences that I just can't figure out exactly what they're getting at, exactly how it's supposed to go. I don't know. It's hard to explain right now. I'll try to, but I just can't wrap my head fully around it. All right, we're on to the penultimate box of the break. Let's find an Envy card. Were double X their own spots? No, they were not their own spots. So double X are just going to be random between those two. We'll take care of that all at once at the end here. But of course, if we do have a card, because they have the same characters that are all in the main set. So if we have two of one card, then each one would get one. Heimlich, but otherwise we'll be randoming it. Heimlich and Mr. Incredible with the base cards. Double X right here from Coco. Again, I think this Hector and Miguel, I'm pretty sure we had that one already. So in other words, each of those spots would get one of them. We got a Golden Moments here. Are you sure you speak well? Another one we've had before. Of course, Golden Moments do have their own spot. This is Neon Night and Radiator Springs. Another one we've had before. Sarge out of 25 right here. 3 of 25 for Sarge from Toy Story. We got Jackson Storm on the Nucleus parallel. And Anger with the base on the back. Alright, our penultimate in-case card. Penultimate in-case card is going to be Lou. There it is. I was about to say, is that not numbered? Looks like 95 out of 100 right there for Lou. 95 out of 100. Alright, last box. Love to see, I believe they have red. Love to see red or a super in here. One time, last box here. Let me give these packs a little extra run. Got Jack Parr kicking off the box. And Miguel, another autograph here. Miguel from Coco. It is not numbered. It's not numbered. Miguel from Coco. Anthony Gonzalez. So that goes out to the Miguel spot. Anthony Gonzalez Inc. Nice hit Miguel spot. We have Double X. Another one from, that's from Wally. It is Wally and Eve. And Golden Moments here from Toy Story. Buzz switched to Spanish mode. Obviously classic. Okay. We have a second Pixar Gold. So they say it's a case hit, but we did get a second one in this case. Mei Li turning red on the Pixar Gold. And Moonwind is number 97 out of 100. 97 out of 100 for the parallel for Moonwind from Soul. Lotso, classic Pixar villain. Lotso with the nucleus and Anxiety with the base. I do not know the prices of the cards there, of course. Again, I do not know the prices. You would have to, the best thing, in my opinion, is to go to eBay and just search for sold listings or go in 130 point or something like that. All right. It's not an autograph. But nice hit right there. Super Scarer Sullivan, number 2, 100, 71 out of 100. That is for the Sullivan spot. Sullivan spot, yeah. Out of 100, Super Scarer, 71 of 100 on the encased Sullivan. All right, bear with me just one moment here, and we're going to get to a recap. About 30 seconds to get this prepared, but pretty much ready to go here. Thanks to Layla. Yeah, I was a little confused. I was like, what is a Sullivan? Am I confused? It's been a long time since I've seen Monsters Inc. That's Sully, of course. On the Sullivan, to be clear. No separate Sullivan spots. All right. Let's see. Autographs ready. Numbered hits ready. So we're not gonna have the base in the recap here. I'm not gonna have all the golden moments in the recap. We're gonna take care of these double acts at the end of the recap. As far as the randoms go. All right, let's start with, we'll save the in-case cards for the end. We'll start with the numbered parallels here from the main set. All right, out of 100, we got Moonwind, Bailey, and Zerg. Out of 99, we got Roz, Buzz Lightyear. Out of 75, we got Miguel and Bing Bong. Also Cruz Ramirez. Out of 50, got parallels for Dory, Finn McMissile. And then out of 25, we got Sarge. And also out of 25 here, we got the double act. We are going to have to random this one to the end from Joy and Sadness. I'm going to keep that over here. We got case hits here from Melee. These are Pixar Golds, Marlon and Jesse. Autographs, we got Miguel, voiced by Anthony Gonzalez. Of course, that goes to the Miguel spot, not numbered there. We got Frozone, voiced by Samuel L. Jackson. So I can't do the Samuel L. Jackson quotes, trying to keep it PG here. But that's Frozone there, and that is also not numbered there. Going to the Frozone spot. And Izzy Hawthorne, obviously going to that spot. This is autographed by Kiki Palmer, numbered to 100. In case cards, numbered out of 100. Sullivan on the Super Scare. Of course, that's for the Sully spot. Luke is Perfection. Also Perfection Luigi. Also Perfection Treble. The Global Tour, Joe Gardner to 100. Behind the Voice, Remy. That is Behind the Voice, Patton Oswalt, but it goes to the Remy spot, 100. And also Izzy Hawthorne here, voiced by Kiki Palmer, going to 100, Izzy Hawthorne spot. In case to 25, Wall Art for Brave. That goes to the Wall Art spot. Beautiful card. Golden Icons to 25 for 22. Christmas Parallel there, 12 to 25. Out of 15, Alpha Beta Gamma spot gets a purple in case parallel. Another Wall Art here. It is Cars 3 on the black parallel. 10 of 10. Cars 3 for the Wall Art spot. And we got an autograph here in the encased. It is Ember Lumen, voiced by Leia Lewis. So it's going to the Ember Lumen spot, number to 100 there. All right. That's everything really for the recap, but the last order of business is going to be these randoms. So all the double acts are being random here. A few of these we have two of. I'm just going to sort it out real fast. It shouldn't take but a few seconds here. So anything we actually got two of, those would just be split up evenly. No need for an actual random. So let's do that real fast. So these are going to Elastigirl and Mr. Incredibles. You each get one. We got Lightning McQueen and Tow Mater. You each get one. Of course, for this one, we do have to do random. We actually got 3 of this from Wally. So Wally and Eve. So one spot we'll get 2 of them. One will get 1. Whoever wins the random, of course, gets 2. And that goes for whoever wins the random for these. These are all individual. In other words, we did not have doubles on any of these. Didn't have that one? Excuse me. Okay, one more where we had 2 of right here from Coco, Miguel, and Hector. So each one will get 1. All right. So, but for these, we will be randoming. And how we're gonna do it? I'm not gonna do it separately. It's just gonna be a top or bottom. You got a top and bottom here on the back with the names. We're just gonna do 1 roll of the dice, and that applies to the extra for this card as well. If it's 1, 2, or 3, that goes to the top. If it's 4, 5, or 6, that goes to the bottom. So 1, 2, or 3 goes to the top. 4, 5, or 6 goes to the bottom. 1 dice roll. Here we go. Spin it a little. It is going to be a 4, so that's going to go to the bottom side of the card. That means for this card, Eve will get 2 of them. Wally gets 1. Buzz Lightyear gets this one. Doug gets this one. Emil gets that one. And to 25 here, Sadness gets that one. All right, that's it for this break. Thank you guys very, very much for joining us here for our first ever character break. Pixar Gold, if you are watching NFL, get back to it. I'm going to do that myself in a few minutes. These are going to be shipped out tomorrow. Everything ships out tomorrow. Obviously, pretty easy sort and ship here. So everything's going to ship out tomorrow. And our next breaks are Bowman Draft next weekend. We're going to have 3 2-case breaks of Bowman Draft. They'll all be Jumbo/Delight. 1 Jumbo case plus 1 Delight case in each of those breaks. Obviously, huge release there next weekend. Bowman Draft. I'll have those on Saturday, Sunday, Monday auctions ending the previous days, respectively. See if there's any other chat on the eBay Live to catch up with. You are welcome. Thank you for joining us. All right. Take care, everybody. This break was sponsored by eBay Inc. out of San Jose, California. No purchase necessary. There's sweepstakes involved. You can check out the full official rules and details of that. That link is at the top of our listings. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And go Jags.